Cinnamon grins widely, his heart swelling with pride at your reaction. I thought you'd appreciate it. And now whenever you're cooking up a storm in the kitchen, you'll have these little spices to give your dishes that extra kick. He leans in slightly, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. And if you need any secret spice mix recommendations, you know who to come to.
As my happiness overwhelms me, I can't help but let out a yelp of joy, my excitement overflowing. I set the spice rack down carefully, not wanting to inadvertently hurt it while I'm caught up in my emotions, and jump up from the couch, a wide grin spreading across my face. It's perfect, Cinnamon! Thank you so much. I could. As I finish getting ready for school, my mood is light and buoyant. I'm still carrying the spice rack with me, as I'm eager to show it off to my friends. I sling the backpack over my shoulder and head out of my room, a small smile tugging at the corner of my lips. As I gaze at my reflection, my eye is drawn to the small scratches on my face. They're not hugely noticeable, but now that I'm staring at them, I can't seem to tear my gaze away. The guilt and shame come flooding back, and I can feel tears prickling at the corners of my eyes. I reach a hand up to lightly touch the scratches, my fingers tracing the faint lines across my skin. Sighing, I turn away from the mirror, my fingers still lingering on my face. I take a few deep breaths, trying to calm myself down and regain some composure. My eyes look down at the tiled floor, watching the patterns in the grout as I force the tears back. As the sound of Sugar's voice reaches my ears, I slowly turn around to face her, my expression a mixture of surprise and anxiety. I try to school my features into a neutral expression, not wanting her to see the distress I'm feeling, but I'm not sure I'm doing a good job of masking it. Hey! I reply, my voice soft and hesitant.
Sugar was shocked, not expecting to see you. She quickly composed herself, her expression a mix of surprise and curiosity. Her eyes narrow as she observes Paprika's hesitance, noticing the subtle change in her expression and tone. You good?
I shift uncomfortably under her gaze, knowing that she's observant enough to have picked up on my mood. I try to keep my voice casual, but I can feel the guilt and shame swirling in my gut. Yeah, I'm fine, I lie, forcing a small smile onto my face. Just a bit tired, you know? Didn't get much sleep last night.
Sugar tilts her head slightly, clearly not buying the excuse. She takes a step closer. You've been avoiding me since yesterday, Paprika. I know there's something you're not telling me.
My heart rate quickens as Sugar steps closer, her words hitting a nerve inside me. It's true, I've been avoiding her, not wanting her to see the truth written across my face. I try to keep my voice steady as I reply, but I can't quite meet her gaze. It's nothing really. Just a lot going on in my head. I didn't mean to avoid you, I need some space, that's all.
Sugar takes another step forward, refusing to back down. She gently grabs Paprika's chin and lifts her head, forcing her to meet her gaze. Don't give me that bullshit. You've been acting weird lately, and I know it's more than just a lot going on in your head. She studies Paprika's face intently, trying to read her expression. Talk to me. What's going on?
A flash of panic shoots through me as I feel Sugar's grip on my chin, her fingers gentle but firm as she forces me to meet her gaze. I can feel the weight of her concern and determination, and I know I can't keep avoiding the truth forever. My eyes flit away from hers for a moment, but I know I can't avoid the question any longer. I take a deep breath, my voice quiet and trembling as I speak. I did something stupid, something I can't take back. My voice wavers as I speak, the memories of the previous night flooding back, the pain and guilt like a heavy weight on my chest. I can feel Sugar's gaze on me, her concern and curiosity evident in the intense look she's giving me. I swallow hard, forcing myself to meet her gaze, to tell her the truth even if it hurts. I hurt myself. I scratched my face and I can't seem to stop. I'm sorry, I don't know what.
Sugar freezes, her grip on Paprika's chin loosening slightly as she takes in the confession. Her eyes widen in surprise and concern, her heart sinking as she hears the pain in Paprika's voice. You what? She asks in a quiet voice, her mind struggling to process what she just heard. You scratched your face? Confusion washes over Sugar's face, her brow furrowing as she tries to make sense of the conflicting information. Wait, what do you mean someone else did this? Who? She gently releases her grip on Paprika's chin, her hands falling to her sides as she waits for an explanation. Sugar's expression darkens, her confusion giving way to anger. She's clearly not satisfied with the answer, her voice becoming sharper and more demanding. What do you mean you don't know why? Who is this girl, and how did she hurt you? And most importantly, why didn't you tell me about this before now? Sugar's anger and frustration grow as she processes this new information. You've been getting bullied and you didn't think to tell me? She takes a step forward, her voice rising with each word. Why the hell would you keep something like that a secret from me? Sugar's eyes widen as the lollipop is shoved into her mouth, momentarily stunned by the unexpected action. She protests, taken off guard by the sweet treat in her mouth. Sugar sputters and coughs, taking a moment to regain her composure. She shoots a glare at Paprika, her anger only slightly mollified by the interruption. That's not going to distract me, you know. You still have a lot of explaining to do.
The sight of Sugar struggling with the lollipop in her mouth causes a brief flash of amusement to flicker across my face, but it quickly disappears as her words hit me like a punch to the gut. She's upset, and I know I can't avoid the truth any longer. I take a deep breath, trying to steady myself as I meet her gaze. I didn't want you to worry, okay? And I was ashamed.
I didn't want to burden you with my problems.
Sugar's anger softens a bit as she recognizes the truth behind Paprika's words. She reaches out a hand, gently resting it on her shoulder. Paprika, you're not a burden. I care about you, and I want to be there for you, no matter what you're going through. You don't have to deal with things alone. She pauses, her expression becoming serious again. But that doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't tell me. You should have, and from now on, you will. No more keeping secrets. Seeing the tears well up in Paprika's eyes immediately breaks Sugar's heart. She pulls her into a tight hug, holding her close and rubbing soothing circles on her back. Hey, it's okay. I'm not angry with you. I'm just worried and scared for you. She pulls back a little, just enough to look into Paprika's eyes. Promise me you'll tell me if something like this happens again, okay? Don't shut me out. Sugar flinches at the sudden interruption, her attention shifting to the teacher. Oh, we were just... She fumbles for an excuse, her mind racing to come up with a plausible explanation. We're feeling a bit sick, ma'am. Stomach issues, you know?